Do 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 do.
The dark gods are watching. We have conquered Alpha. We have conquered Beta. New rally point established. Beta is lost.
There was a brew in Halo's extended universe that placed all the grav lifts on his ship with ladders because he hated the elites, knowing that because the elites' strangely shaped legs meant they couldn't climb the ladders. Interesting. I did not know. I did not know. Is that actually true? Are you speaking truth to me right now, brother, or are you jesting?
Fatality confirmed.
It's true. Dad. What a boss.
We have conquered Delta.
We're fucked. We're not fucked. We're fucked. Alright. First game of the day, but we need to focus up real quick, boss.
He was too frail for this war. Iron within, iron without. Now is the time. We are siege breakers.
The boy needs ammo.
Delta is lost.
That ammo.
Welcome. Special deployment ready. conquered Delta.
The moment is now.
New rally point established.
Allied casualty. We are siege breakers.
Remember, the number of human beings that have sucked a cataracts out of another living man's eye with a small straw is above 1.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Somebody died.
Delta is lost.
Now is the time.
Jesus Christ.
Casualty reported.
True brutes are just assholes. Brutes are just orcs with the capacity for alliances. Orcs can make alliances. Excuse me.
New rally point established. Victory is within our grasp. Alpha is lost.
With other orcs.
He was weak.
Didn't let me
so he
finish.
died.
Didn't let me finish.
We have conquered Delta.
Oh yes, here they come. I'm about to get dunked on. Here we go, here we go.
Tossing frag grenade.
I need
Allied
ammo.
casualty.
Not a good way to go for ammo. Nope. Honestly, I believe if orcs and brutes met up, they would either fight it out happily or just go on was together.
Death cannot claim what iron already owns.
Honestly, I don't think I think brutes would think themselves better. Orcs would, of course, by default just be all we're the meanest and greenest kind of thing, but I don't think they would think themselves so much entirely better. But I think brutes would just think orcs to be too savage. I think brutes would probably be the ones to not really want to group up with the orcs.
I will not fail, Perturabo.
I mean, mayhaps they could, but I don't think it'd be a very long-standing alliance. Excuse me. Man, Rachel and I went on this little kayaking thing yesterday. Go see some bioluminescence, some manatees, some dolphins. We saw a lot of manatees and dolphins. It was really cool. But I got bit over like 100 times. I'm just riddled with bug bites. It's insane. I'm losing my mind. Brutes are just Ford F-150s with hair. Oh goodness. Have you read any of the Halo lore? Do you know more of the Halo lore than just the games? I kind of have some YouTube video history for the lore, but outside of that, I am completely ignorant when it comes to like the lore from books and stuff. Hi BB. How was you finished workout? How was workout?
Okay.
Where were you? Thank you so much. Mwah. I've read a few of the books, played at all the games, including the spin-offs, and even gone down the I Love Bees rabbit hole. What is the I Love Bees rabbit hole? And what do you mean by spin-offs? Because you've got the, like, RTS games. Are those RTS games considered spin-offs, or what is to be spin-offs? Halo Wars, I think they were called. RTS games and Halo 3 ODST were spin-offs. Okay, so yeah. I did Halo ODST. I thought that was great. That was a great game, actually. It really was. RTS games I never touched. I'm not an RTS person. Brain too small. Game too slow. Wanna be the character doing the stuffs, not watching.
The dark gods are watching.
The dark gods are watching.
We have conquered Alpha.
More ammunition ready.
We have conquered Beta.
Changing magazine. Space is ready.
Beta is
I am not
lost.
so easily slain.
The dark gods are watching. We have conquered Beta. We have conquered Beta.
We are siege breakers. Reloading. He was weak, so he died. Our war effort strengthens.
I'm dead. Remember me. I love bees in an analog horror relaxed all the way back. 01, made by Binge Bungie themselves before the first Halo game even came out, which is technically the first Halo game ever published. Is lost. Analog horror game. Your Q didn't go off. let us try this. Maybe a little bit better. No, I didn't mean to fall off. Fuck. The dark gods are watching. Hello, mother.
He was too frail for this war.
Thank you, lads.
New magazine in.
New magazine in. I win those duels. Hammy. Someone's gonna be on my 6.
Deployment ready.
Fuck. I needed ammo. Nice. No! We have conquered Delta. The dark gods are watching.
What iron already owns.
Did you know humanity's first contact with the Covenant was a diplomatic meet? And the Cochrane the Covenant.
Fatality confirmed.
Ooh, that almost got me.
Alpha is lost. Welcome, resource.
It probably didn't go well enough, seeing that,
Iron within, iron without.
Covenant were a bad guy that we had to try and deal with.
Now is the time. We are siege breakers.
The Covenant War actually started when a random grunt, we'll call him Deadass Fuck Me, got trigger happy and shot a human sniper. The brute diplomat then went to the Deadass Fuck Me and stepped on his torso, ripped out his throat, and threw Deadass Fuck Me's friend into a whirlpool. Yo. Whoa.
Throwing frag grenade.
So, Deadass Fuck Me, they didn't... I understand that the sniper got shot, but then if the sniper did end up getting shot, did the Covenant not show that they took revenge against the grunt who accidentally pulled the trigger? Like, could they have not recovered diplomatic relations and saying that this was an error on our part and we've taken the actions necessary to have tried to not break this, potential diplomacy? I don't know the words for it. Turned into a big ass gunfight, damn. I'm feeling a bit chilly. Wee bit nibbly. Oosh. The dark gods are watching. Oh yeah, that's sick. It's very cool. It took 5 years for the humans to push back that one diplomatic fleet from the planet. Damn. They didn't have Spartans at that time. Or did they have Spartans? Did they deploy them? Spartans didn't also have energy shields at that time as well. They only just had kinetic kind of disruption. So they were well suited against normal bullets, but not energy weapons. And then it was when the Covenant showed up that they started to implement energy shields on top of their Mjolnir armor, whatever. No Spartans in the engagement, they were still top secret. Gotcha. The Spartans were actually built to fight humans. The Covenant just showed up at the worst time. Yep. I do at least recall that. They were designed to be fighting humans, each other's, doing operations and such like that.
The dark gods are watching.
The dark gods are watching.
We have conquered Alpha. Eyes on the tides. We have conquered Peter.
Yeah, they came on our 6. They are behind you, brothers.
I am not so easily slain.
Alpha is lost. They are behind you, brothers.
Iron within, iron without.
Good use, good use. Nice grapple, nice grapple.
Fallen behind. Shed more blood.
Get him, Blazy Kill Cam. To a human, Spartan is unstoppable. To Covenant alien, at least lore-wise, that Spartan is one fuel rod cannon shot from not being a problem anymore. So, I also heard of thing being like Spartans being lore accurate, and you'd see some videos of them literally doing some crazy fucking flips and all this other jazz. And like launching enemies a million miles away and stuff. Are those videos just like memeing, or is that actually true? Spartans are just stupid OP, capable of doing feats of physical feats unheard of, unparalleled.
We have conquered Peter.
Spartans are OP, but the Covenant are just super high-tech. Yeah, Spartan would slaughter any of them in close quarters combat, except maybe of chieftains and zealots. Covenant weapons are just too good. Okay. I get that. Fuck you, try to grapple me, bitch. Fuck.
Where is my team? Why weren't they there with me, brothers?
The true gods have further use of me.
They went to go back cap, which is good. They were doing good. I should not have complained.
We have conquered Alpha.
Brothers. The Chaos Gods demand more sacrifices. Thank you.
We have conquered Beta.
Make my day, make my day, make my day, make my day. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Where you at? Where you at?
I found the time.
Our warband holds Beta is lost.
We are peacebreakers. Special deployment ready.
Forgive me, brother.
Now is the time.
Conquered Beta.
Resupply cache. Part of the plan.
Oh, I'm fucked. I should've just dropped a nade, like YOLO.
Endures all.
Even the strongest weapons fails when used in haste without proper strategy. At least in the Halo universe, a Spartan is the equivalent to a Space Marine, but Space Marines are a little stronger. Not even Space Marines are sent into high-value military options where an entire war would be decided. And with the single Space Marine, that happens all the time with Spartan. Not even Space Marines are sent to high-value military options where an entire war would be decided with a single Marine. That happens all the time with Spartans. Isn't it lore accurate that Space Marines would literally, like, one Space Marine would end up conquering an entire planet?
Beta is lost.
I could have sworn that that was the case. Single Space Marine.
Special
I'm
deployment.
dead.
Conquered Beta.
We are iron.
Alpha is lost.
Special deployment ready.
Deaders. There's regular humans that can kill Space Marines. Hell, in this game alone, one gets killed with the bomb. True, true, true.
We have conquered Alpha.
I found the time.
We have conquered Beta.
Assassins get them all the time. A tank shell is still a tank shell unless it's the named character.
Allied casualty.
Yeah, fair enough. It's come across with some plot armor. Regular Marines getting decimated by this anti-personnel like setup. Hallway of death. That was good.
And then a named character manages to outmaneuver such. But then there's lore of being like regular humans just can't keep up with how Spartans move and such. Oh my god.
Casualty reported.
There was one that got eaten alive by a pack of brutes. Damn, I did not know that. So for all their defenses, I mean, they're still really OP, really strong Space Marine Spartans, but nothing compares to the overwhelming odds and firepower of other.
Now is the time. I am not so easily.
Overwhelming odds, overwhelming firepower, meant to be able to try and handle such situations, but it's not a guarantee that these things are going to survive by any determinate outcome. As you said, tank shell is a tank shell is a tank shell. Oh, I'm fucked. What a grenade, buddy.
The moment is now.
Thank you, brothers.
Now is the time. More iron for the forge. Iron within, iron without.
Why was that other fucking tactical so thick? That man had so much health or armor, I was like laying into him and he just took extra long to die. Even run suicide bombers got a few. Grown with a fuel rod cannon is nothing different from a brute with one in lore. Single needle shot from a needler is enough to take out a Spartan. It hit a good headshot. So even a needler could penetrate a Spartan's armor. Even a needler could do this.
And, oh, that's
Arrow.
Or how much
Oh, I see.
does the arrow review?
Brother. Nope. It's alright. But it could be better. Better almost. Maybe brothers. Enemy has captured data. Get out here. That's cool. Damn, we looking fresh to death. Lore-wise, if Mjolnir armor and Ceramite armor were compared, their density and volume add up. What do you mean? Their density and volume, like they're 1-to-1, they're similar, they're the same, they're comparable. Equivalent. Rachel, maybe We got a little bit left. Hey, talking to
Hello, my name is Rachel. Favorite fiance.
I have sound effects on to try and create a
Oh, really?
so
Wait, no, I'll just. Okay, and you talk.
the dark gods are watching.
Can't hear one. Just hold this.
What? Oh, hold this. Hold this. The dark gods are watching.
It needs to be a little louder.
Why? I'm not trying to have it, loud to where I can hear myself.
There
But I want you to hear yourself with this. That's what I was doing all this for.
we go. My name is Rachel. And Ben's my fiance. Sorry, this is very funny. Sorry for everyone who's watching this stream right now.
The dark gods are watching.
From the beginning to 50. That's real. Happy would it be? Yes. We have the dark gods are watching.
Brother.
Bye, baby.
Assail the Iron Warriors. The moment is now.
We have conquered Beta. New rally point established.
No.
I will not fail for Toronto. Iron within, iron without. Special deployment ready.
Beta is lost.
Fatality confirmed.
Shit.
Alpha is lost.
Scary.
We are siege breakers. Resupply couch. Part of the plan. New magazine in. Casualty reported.
Dead. Space Rangers have a lot more, meaning the Covenant could probably wipe some Space Marines out. The Covenant would,
The Covenant would just have the numbers to actually take out to the Imperium. They'd just be stacked.
Special deployment ready. Iron within, iron
We have conquered Beta.
Probably just wipe out some Space Marines. The Covenant just wouldn't have the numbers to actually take out the Imperium. They'd just be stuck in a stalemate like the Tau. Pretty much imagine plasma weaponry, but it doesn't take out an entire unit of soldiers when it overheats like Warhammer plasma weaponry.
We have conquered
Assail the Iron Warriors. was too frail for this war. Throwing frag grenade. Special deployment ready. A welcome resource. I
Brother, what? I bet the Covenant could wipe out Space Marines. The Covenant just wouldn't have the numbers to actually take out the Imperium. I don't think the Covenant would be stalemated by the Imperium if it was to be the whole of Covenant versus the whole of the Imperium. I wouldn't say the Tau really stalemate with the Imperium as well. The Tau would definitely lose against the
Allied casualty.
Imperium as a whole.
Now is the time.
Victory is within our grasp. New rally
Frag
point
grenade.
established.
Special deployment ready.
Alpha is lost. We have conquered Alpha. But that's just maybe me being biased. But Tau don't have Psychers, they don't have a Psychic present, they've got a lot of technology, but I think Psychers would be the edge that they need to be able to overcome the Tau. Tau suck in melee range, they don't have it genetically modified, they've got super suits and stuff, but I don't think the Tau would hold up. No, behind me, brother. We have conquered Delta.
Iron
If the Imperium found a Halo ring, it would be huge. It would greatly help with the Tyranids, 100%. Orcs. It'd help with the Orcs too. I'm not entirely sure though. Would it help with everything else? Because I don't think the Halo rings can be designated to attack a specific genetic strand, specific species. It just wipes everything out. It'd still be huge though to help out with like firing that thing into just freaking Tyranids. Awesome, but Imperium doesn't want to push in the Tau Empire because that's a lot of effort for the amount of planets they lose in a year. Correct. It's not worthwhile, but I don't think the Tau, if they ever decided to, I don't think the Tau would win. But it is just not worth the effort to go into it. Oh shit. Skull Knuckles. Talking about, yeah, Skull Knuckly. The Knuckles. Captain Knuckles. That's that shit we like. Captain Knuckles. Not just too much work to do at the moment. We're gonna unlock stuff. We're gonna unlock all the loyalist forces first, because that's just how we do. Be loyalists through and through. And then we'll finish off with the heretic. Because, fuck that. What if I could? Yeah. The Halo rings have range settings. Halo rings can be set to kill separate planets. Right? What does that also mean? Can the Halo rings designate specific species or genetic codes, or does it just completely wipe out anything that is
Surely, actually, it probably does because it's the biological factor. It didn't wipe out plants and trees and stuff. It did wipe out animals and such, but it anyone on the rings will survive. Wait, why is it that people survive if they're on the rings? Doesn't the blast wave, isn't it just like a giant pulse? Doesn't the blast wave itself start from the center of the rings? Why would the people on the rings be spared? That's news to me. That's pretty cool. The Forerunners were just that good with their technology. The bio-selecting raid didn't start until a mile out from the ring. Yo, that's actually impressive. God, the Halo lore is also really, really cool, and there's a lot to it that I have not appreciated, and I should definitely...
Throwing frag grenade.
Gotti. Kobe. Can you say Kobe? Kobe.
Rally on location. A welcome resource.
Alpha is lost.
Oh, we flipped the spawns.
Special deployment ready.
The mighty koala. Why, brother? Do you know what star roads are? Star roads? I do not. What is a star road?
Casualty
What are these
reported.
star roads you speak of, brother?
Peter is lost.
Good kill, good kill.
Alpha is lost.
So he died.
We have conquered
Now is the time. Fatality confirmed.
He's got me! No! The Forerunners had roads made of dark matter spanning the galaxy. The mass and volume of these roads could be changed on a whim. This area of the road was once one weight, and now it's not. The roads did not change weight or volume. Physics just warped around it. They once used these star roads to wrap around a planet and crush it. Wait, what? Man, the mass and volume of these roads.
More ammunition ready. The moment is now.
I'm pooched. I'm deaders. Get a grenade off? Nope.
This area of the road was once weight, and now it's not. So, do the roads cease to exist now that the Forerunners are gone? And these roads?
We are siege breakers.
Warband is halfway there.
Thank you, brother. I'm fucked.
Gods have further use of me.
This area of the road was once weight, and now it's not. How did physics work around it and they themselves not change weight or volume or any of that jazz? How?
Now is the time. Ready. All specs is ready. Releasing frag grenade.
Victory is within our grasp.
Endowment is known.
I'm dead. Damn, dude. Did it not bounce off the shield? And did my shield not provide a frontal cover from it?
Special deployment ready.
We have conquered Alpha. Alpha is lost.
Allied casualty. We are siege breakers. New magazine holding frag grenade. Now is the time. Frag grenade deployed.
Oh, I'm fucked. They're still there, they just haven't been materialized because time is wrapped around them. Capital City was as big as a solar system and had a sun in the middle giving it power, which had physics wrapped around it and now gives off no heat but still burns hot enough to power everything.
Delta is lost.
Yo, that's wild. Okay. So they had a sun, they built their entire capital or a city around this sun. Not like, we're not talking about
Time.
like, oh, the sun is how our sun is and it exists in the center of our solar system or galaxy, whatever, and we harness the light. Like, you're saying they actually built a mega structure around the sun that has its physics kind of contained, so it doesn't have, maybe it still has gravity, but it doesn't produce heat. It still gives off light, and it's now just like a shell around the sun. Crazy. Star Road that weighed 25 pounds destroyed it. So these roads were indestructible, but they could have their shape and size changed. Weight, shape, size changed on a whim. Do the roads themselves become 360 or are they just rings? Because when you say roads, what is to have been a road? I think of just like maybe it, you know, loops around, it connects to itself. But is it like a sphere? Is it like a line, a ring? Corners are literally on the brink of magic. Kind of sounds like where humanity got before the dark age of technology. STL files, I think is what they're called. The Mechanicum has it. These things could literally like a blueprint, or they were blueprints that could like self-create super insane structures and technology. But then we lost it all, and those are just now super rare relic finds that the Mechanicums want. Mechanicum? It's like an actual road. And this road, a star road of 25 pounds destroyed the sun, destroyed their capital city. What is it that destroyed? They're directly on close and touch it. Feel cold, wild. What about gravity? Wouldn't its physics still work in terms of its fission and fusion happening on the sun itself? Like, wouldn't you just be deatomized if you were to go up to it? Wouldn't you be pulled into it? And then the flood attacked and the Forerunners started good old debauchery. Yeah. Fuck the flood. They ruined a nice thing. Oh, we can't have nice things. I wonder. Actually uncomfortable to sit cross-legged in my chair. I need to stretch more, man.
The dark gods are watching.
I need to wimba up. Hi, Rachel. Hi, BB.
Conquered Alpha.
That's what we're talking about. Look at that teamwork. It was sexy AF.
Alpha is lost.
How dare you take Alpha from us? Behind you, Madnish. They're coming for you. The reason there's no more Forerunners is because they believed they had to atone for what they were about to do, so none of them went to the rings. None of them went to the rings and chose to die off with the whole galaxy, which I understand and it makes sense.
Alpha is lost.
But technically, the Forerunners were just evolution having now managed to endure.
We have conquered Delta.
Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, fuck. Bitch. Technically, the Forerunners, it's like they, if I'm not mistaken, Cortana and all of Master Chief is essentially like a preordained, destined thing. And humanity is like the Chrysalis,
the catalyst, the egg to what the Forerunners are or will become. And he smooshed me. I got smooshed. Excuse me. Excuse me. The only living Forerunner last, that was the Didact who was kept on the ring as punishment, being kept barely alive but aware in a stasis field for millions of years so he could go insane. Is that the whole Halo 4 or 5 or whatever with the orange silver robots and stuff, and this man just being all like meanie bohini, you know? Halo 4. He essentially looked kind of like a bald brute to an extent. He was actually a character before that though. Nah, I don't believe it. Prove it. Prove your claim. He talks to you in Halo 3 terminals. What? And also, why was this guy being punished?
Allied casualty.
Warband is halfway there. Why was he left alive? Why was he the exception? Because he made the insane statement of, hey, maybe let's not wipe out the entire galaxy and maybe just Spectre who's cleansing? Shit.
I will not fail, Perturabo.
So, why was it that that was condemnable enough to, eternal damnation, eternal suffering and torment? Why is such a suggestion a bad suggestion? I know it's the flood, but like, if you really could, why would you need to wipe out everything just to be entirely safe?
Special deployment ready. Eyes on the side.
We have conquered Peter.
Seize objective.
Alpha is lost.
The moment is now. There, we shall craft a perfect war.
We have conquered Alpha.
We are siege breakers. Releasing
Peter is lost.
special deployment ready. Vision revealed.
We have conquered Peter. Bug bites.
Casualty reported. Resupply camp. Part of the plan. We are fired. More iron for the forge. Now is the time. None but sail the Iron Warrior. We have conquered Delta.
Let's go. The Flood gets this are pretty dangerous. The Flood get this are pretty dangerous. One we even call them apocalyptic. Some may say some type of R34 shit about the tentacle dude. Oh, Rule 34. Grave mind. Yeah, no, they're apocalyptic. They are a absolute menace and should definitely be not taking any chances with it. And of course I say that, but at the same time, like, if you have these machines and you're able to regulate it and you can fire them off in sections, could you not essentially just delete the mass of them? They're missing out on biomass and the ability to expand. You've managed to like clear out a whole huge chunk of it, and then couldn't you just kind of begin to sweep the galaxy? Start to take it in segments and such. Because I mean, if everything could essentially be automated no matter what, you have a failsafe. And so if they do decide to win, if they have managed to win, you've got your robots and they just decide to drop everything and just wipe everything clean. But like, that's the failsafe in that situation. You should have been able to try and take it in segments, cleanse it without having to wipe everything out. And then if that fails, then just wipe everything. The Flood can corrupt AI? Oh, never mind then. Never mind. Can the Flood take on psychic potential? Does the Flood have the means of being able to do psychic? If they consumed biomass of a psyker, would they be able to adopt and use psychic traits? There's portions that the Flood would absolutely crush. I think the Flood would beat Tyranids. I think Flood would beat Orcs. I think Flood could manage to even beat humanity. Strong possibility. But I don't think they'd beat Chaos. I think Chaos would beat the Flood.
The gods are watching.
But if the Flood manages to dominate the entire material realm, then they essentially could beat Chaos, because there's nothing else to cause problems for the universe in that instance.
We have conquered Delta.
Good to have kept the press. If he backed up, he would have lost. Yeah, because they gain knowledge of anything they infect, they would just have to get something like a Grey Knight and you're fucked. Yeah, then that was about the only counter I would think that Flood might not be able to contend with in 40k, but if they could adopt that, then yeah, we would be Certain and humanity probably has almost really no chance of winning unless they have some power move like the rings themselves. Wow, they got a good team of scouts, snipers. Snipers and what do you call them? He's so lit.
None assailed the Iron Warriors.
Okay, I should have just lit him up. He was closer.
We have conquered Peter.
Iron Angels. Special deployment ready.
I know that they could receive damage and have their suits affected, but their suits are essentially airtight. So could really the Flood manage to infect a Space Marine if it doesn't break the seal on it? If that is the case, could they fight in the vacuum of space? Does the Flood manage to do well in space combat? Because we also actually, when I think about it, the humanity might be able to beat the Flood. We've got virus bombs. We're literally able to take genetic strands of the Tyranids and light them up. And completely remove that. If the Flood is able to change its genetic structure or not, we could honestly virus bomb them and completely decimate them too. I don't know how that would work out, but I mean, we do have literally world-ending material, world-ending stuff. We can exterminate planets literally through doing a virus bomb that kills all biological thing, just melts people, and then that virus bomb is flammable. Flammable virus bomb that once it's covered the entire atmosphere. You just light the fuse and that thing goes. Burns everything. Of course, people managed to survive that, and the Horse, Heresy, Drop Site, Massacre, Ispawn 5, but I mean, like, we launched that into space, we launched that at the Tyranids. If we...
He was weak. So he died.
Primarchs are only good based upon their soul, though. They could not manage to do anything about the soul. Souls don't remain in the Flood, they just become biological husks of them, right? So, like, while they would have, you know, a genetic being...
He was too frail for the storm. Iron within, iron without. Peter is lost.
It's the soul of the Primarch that makes the Primarch a worthy foe.
We have conquered Delta.
I come the tide. My grenade. The moment is now.
We have conquered Peter.
Now is the time.
If they got the Emperor, then we'd be fucked, but accessing their souls and stuff, and the Primarchs don't even know how the Emperor got access to their souls.
New rally point established.
And also, chaos in itself. If they try to get there, it's immaterial stuff. Like, there's no way the not Tyranids, the flood could permakill demons or primarchs. They don't have that kind of capability. So like, even if they did get into the warp, even if they could, they don't have the soul-like presence to pull it off.
We have conquered Delta. We have conquered
The moment is now.
Gosh. Oh, gosh. Gordy gosh.
The true gods have further use.
Alpha is lost. New rally point established.
Special deployment.
Spawn swapped brothers.
We have conquered.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just speculating because there's a lot of give and takes when it comes to trying to compare universes and how it is that certain things might play out. I'm not entirely sure. Because yes, if they do manage to get knowledge and information of the warp, could they do anything about it? If they manage to take in, you know, let's say the Emperor, would they be able to have that psychic power that the Emperor has to permakill demons? If not, do they have the ability to take on the traits of perpetuals, where that is that they would just become timeless beings? How is it, what is it that they could do with the uptake of biological data, psychic knowledge? Then there's the precursors and the meddlers and the fringe and every other thing in the expanded lore. Halo. What is the fringe? What are the meddlers? I don't know how I feel about this. It's cool, but it's not cool at the same time. I don't think it's very additive. It's cool. That's cool. All these are cool. I like Iron Halos. Gonna be loyalists, maybe. The Aquila. Non-Halo. The Implex. They learn how to break the border between time and space. Fringe of the rest of the Covenant, you never see full of about 150 different species over 6,000 worlds, with far more of a military that was ever seen on the Hames. So the Fringe is the rest of the Covenant. We never see them. We never saw anything to do with them. What? What?
The Dark Gods are watching.
The reason the core meddlers are a mysteriously unknown race, where all we know about them is that they've found the rings before, found secrets about them, and took something that didn't belong to them. Doesn't sound like much of a threat, to be honest.
Releasing frag grenade. Allies.
We have fallen behind. Shed more blood.
Now's the time.
We have conquered now. Our warband holds the advantage.
Rendezvous at bomb.
New rally point established.
I will not fail, Perturabo.
What is a forerunner's worst nightmare?
Now is the time. Frag grenade deployed.
Alpha is lost. We have conquered Delta.
None of the sail the Iron Warrior.
Nice. Who knows? What can scare a society that uses stars as batteries? Well, I mean, I guess it's the Tyranid, the Flood, but... if it's ambiguous and it is not to have been anything that was a immediate threat, I don't know if I really even care about the meddlers and stuff. I don't really so much care for eldritch horrors that are unknown. It's just like a meh kind of thing. Like boogeymen and ghost stories, and it's not so much like a scary thing. I like it to be real. What's up, bish?
Be reported. Closing in for the kill. He was too frail for this war.
We have conquered Delta.
Special deployment ready.
Oh, I'm fucked. I like his white arm. Demon's most powerful weapon is the Nova Bomb. It can blow up a planet. The Covenant's